We are working it today with Andy Challenger Gray and Christmas, here to talk about what's happening in the labor market. And a big surprise this week, Andy, a surge in teen hiring this summer.
Yeah, we saw 1,023,000 new jobs for teenagers announced in June. That is up 48% from last year at the same time. It's a huge number. First time we're above 1 million since 2007, before the recession.
Well, one of the biggest problems that you mentioned on our show going into the summer was the fact that retailers are cutting jobs. So did they change their style?
Yeah, well, we saw e-commerce has been on the rise, and retail at brick and mortar jobs have been cut dramatically. Those are typically jobs reserved for teenagers. And so what we've found is it seems to be their teenagers were not hired into those jobs in the beginning of the summer, but now they're finding positions likely elsewhere in the economy that's really picking up the slack.
Where in the economy?
We're seeing a lot of hiring at warehousing and distribution centers. Teens might be getting hired there. Construction is up. There's jobs there available, and at professional services firms, they're looking for workers this time of year to actually do real work.
Are these fulfillment centers used by Walmart now and Amazon that ship out these products you buy online the big growth area in the economy?
Sure. I mean, we don't quite know yet whether e-commerce is going to be a jobs engine or a job killer, but we're starting to see some new evidence that there's an underreported number of e-commerce jobs coming to warehouses. We've all seen the prevalence of brown boxes from stores we're ordering online showing up at our doorsteps, and people are delivering and distributing those.
Do you think, as somebody who watches the labor market, though, these jobs are going to be good, a pillar, or maybe something that kind of keeps wages low for Americans?
It's still hard to say. In some ways, they're replacing jobs that were already relatively low-wage jobs in brick and mortar retail positions. And a lot of these distribution and warehouse positions actually require a significant amount of technology skill and operations experience.
So they're high-skilled positions.
So they're high-skilled positions with good pay.
Eventually, they might have a hard time maybe finding people to fill those jobs, do you think?
We're
hearing more about that.
It's possible. We just don't, it's a little early. We don't know yet which way this is going to go, but there is some new evidence to suggest that these jobs are coming quickly and they're high paying.
Well, job growth is a good thing. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.